Alright everybody, and welcome back to another episode of SkyFactory. As you can see, I expanded the platform there a little bit off camera because I done some other off camera work. I made a computer, and as an IT guy this is of course a big deal. And the sounds are so beautiful. They're so beautiful. So yeah, the thing is, I want to be controlling something with this computer. Ooh, it even hums when it's running. Nice. Couldn't do that through my other headset. I use a different headphones for recording, and those have such clear sound. It's like you hear noises that you never heard before. So today we're gonna do something extreme, as I hinted in the previous episode. So yeah, let's try and do something extreme, shall we? Okay. I don't know what size this will amount to. I don't know, literally don't know. But this is gonna be our first reactor. 2, 3, 4, 5. We want it a little bit bigger. 6, 6. Right there. And one more this way. So I don't know if I have enough blocks to do it. But yeah, we're trying our best. This is quite an expensive mod to get working on. As you can see, I've not even finished the reactor. This would be a nice size, but I'm short on blocks. So let's get some more graphite and see what we can do. This. Get 2 more stacks of blocks. I'd rather have it a little bit large than have it small. Wait, this is maybe not smart yet. Okay. So, and then we do this, and we're gonna say here 1, here 1, there 1, there 1, there 1, there. I know this is not an ideal comp, but to be fair, what we're gonna do with it makes it already a lot better than the default. I am also short on rods. Okay. At extreme reactors, and we need more of these. That's what we could afford with our graphite currently, so that's definitely not enough. Or is it? It is. Oh, nice. We also need a few more of these, clearly. Yeah, let's try and make that. These. Oh yeah, sure, we're short on graphite again. Yeah, that's the life. You don't know how much graphite you need until you build it, actually. So we can at least start placing the other blocks in. We just do an anti-pattern, right? So yeah, like that. And then later on, I know I will have to break them out again, but because there needs to go something in the center for cooling. Also for that, I don't know if I have enough for what I've planned to cool it with. But I'm gonna cool it with diamond blocks, okay? Okay. It's just because diamonds are growable and they're cheapish. Don't know if like I would have enough. That's the only thing. Yeah. I probably won't. By the looks of it. Yeah, that's definitely not enough block. That's something. It's something with what we can get started with. Also this. And what are we short on now? Reactor casing. No, we're not. We just didn't have it in the system. Okay, 8 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As perfect, just as it might have gotten planned. If I would have planned anything. Okay, so leave the caps off for now, I would say. Let's get that out of our hand. So this way I can keep track of what I filled and what I've not filled. And even though if the cooling is not optimal yet, I am gonna start the reactor. That's something that I can promise you. I'm gonna start it just to see, basically, just to configure the computer. So for the computer I would need to alt tab out, which is always a little bit scary, but fine. Okay. If we're in dire quick needs of diamonds, we can also replace some crops with diamonds. We can use the seed reprocessor. So yeah. But it seems like that it's almost like no issue. Let's see, do we have reactor glass? No, we don't. Let's try and take a few. Just so we can cover up the holes that we have not done yet with reactor glass, so we can have a marking of what has to be done. So this goes in this. So we can see these two have nothing yet. On, well, what side should we choose? This side? Okay. There. We're gonna put the controller in the middle. Then port. Power tab will go on this side, I think. Power tab. The computer port. And also. Alright, so now I want to pick up all my Yellorium. Hilarious. Yellorium. Also substance that I grow currently. So yeah. In. Okay, just filled it up. Let's see. Oh, stop. It makes 18, 19, 20, 21 ARF a tick. More or less. So let's turn it off because we don't need the power in the buffer. Because we're not doing anything with that power yet. So yeah, that is why I specifically require it to be operated by a computer. This. Okay, this goes out. This goes out. Break that. We want wireless thingamajig. Don't know how that will work though, if it will work. But at least. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this there. Fill her up. Some things have specific slots. Okay, then we put the screen right there. This on the side of the screen and have the disk drive right there. Put this in and turn on. Not enough energy. Oh yeah, totally forgot about that. So what I can do is this. No nearby tiles. Then we do the same hack as the other day. And now it will get power. And as we can see, it will now boot up. So let me alt tab out for a moment. Okay. So computer has done booting. Get. Oh, I cannot paste the link. This might be an issue. This might be a real issue. HTTP double slash HTTP. Okay. Yeah, sure. XYPM. XYPM dot then leave NX dot. Okay, stop freezing game. Slash standalone slash BRGC installer. BRGC installer dot lua. Build opening file right for writing. Build opening file for writing. Okay. Okay, build opening file for writing open computers. Let's Google. Not enough memory. That's also a thing that might be a possibility for the thing not working. Open computers, yes. And that open. I need more RAM. Where can I download more RAM? Memory tier 2. Because why not? I have a tier 2 system chassis so I can get on the interweaves. Let's reboot. I know that I now lose the command. I know. But yeah, this is quite interesting to me how this whole thing works. Can I? No. I should have this note down somewhere. XYPM PM dot. I'm so bad with memory. Xenix slash standalone slash BRGC install. Okay. Ah, this might be it, of course. That I would need to install open computers first. Might be useful. Might very be useful. And this sounds so much like the really old computers. I love it. I remember these sounds like from my childhood, and I'm still young. I'm still young. Like, I'm 26. So I'm still young. But when I grew up, we had this old computer. Well, old. Back then it was new. It was high end. And yeah, it was awesome. Just awesome. So that might be what wget didn't work. Wget http double xymp what xypm. Underscore installer. Okay, vrgc. This goes quite painful now. And I discover. Okay, and then great. What? Help. Well, that's useful. Reactor. Get. Why doesn't it detect a reactor? Oh, yeah. So if all else fails, I could just easily do it with a simple redstone. I need to do redstone ports then at stream. Like, I can always do like something like this, right? Get some redstone dust out, get some blocks out, and go like, hey, you know what? I am not getting the computer to work, but I also I don't know why I just broke out 3. this, and this. Then we just make a shelf where redstone can go on. Okay, so output fuel temperature, output energy amount. Commit. And this. Commit. So, okay. So, we need somewhere to... Well, we can put it at 80 for a moment. So, if we would put this at 80... You see, the thing turns on, reactor turns on, generates power until it's at 80% buffer. It produces way less power now than it was before. And I also want to do this. It does way less power than it was doing a moment ago. Or did the computer... So, the computer is managing it. Is that what's going on? That's the only guess that I have. That's the literal only guess that I have, that the computer is managing it. Because, for sure. Okay, so we have a hard drive. There's no... So yeah, we now have big reactor, not completed, not fully completed. See how much diamonds I can... Definitely not enough to complete it, but if it helps. Also, I noticed I have a little bit more diamonds in my inventory. So this might complete one more. Okay. This one. Almost complete, 2 more blocks. Well, that's not that bad. So the only real reason Victor has not running. Victor at grid controller service is running. So now I would say this is a managed big reactor. Wish. So yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on. I need a way to pitch some power in that I can figure out. Trash can and So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, but now is losing power. And at some point I want to see it turn on. I don't know exactly how this thing is configured, so it might be smart to just say, let's do this, so it just jumps out of power. Okay. We just emptied all the power. And it turned on automatically, generating full steam ahead power. At a decently low burn rate. So yeah, okay, so I will link down in the description the program that I used to control this reactor. Computer? So if we now would stop using power. Hello? And the burn rate is so low that it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's still like it chews through, sort of. It eats more currently than I want it to. Yeah, it's generating 20 KRF, and that's definitely not the idea. I don't know how to go ahead and deal with this. I will look into this program a little bit more, and yeah. I also am going to chunk load this thing. This. Okay. So, yeah. But this is quite 21,000 out of a tick is not bad. Definitely not for what I've planned. Like, yeah. I have some plans for that require a lot of power. So yeah, it might be that in the near future we will see something exciting if I can get this reactor to cooperate. That's the only thing I needed to cooperate. So I don't know what is currently wrong with it, but it needs to cooperate, or I can move on. So yeah, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you like the extreme reactor that we built. It is quite the extreme reactor, I would say. So yeah, please leave a like if you liked it, please leave a dislike if you disliked it, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and leave a comment if you have something to say. For instance, how was your day? Just comment how your day is going. It's interesting for me to read, and yeah, I will also then maybe talk a little bit personal to you, which would be fun, right? Right? Okay. So guys, see ya.